The SQ6 is the slightly more aggressive companion to the Q6, combining a confident driving experience with a tech-forward interior. Consider the 2025 Audi SQ6 e-tron to be the peppier, performance-forward version of the mass-market Q6 e-tron. Both SUVs ride on the same platform, one that comes with standard all-wheel drive. Both models will be available in boxy SUV form or the sexier Sportback, which features a more aggressively slanted roof. Underneath that skin, an 800-volt architecture promises meaningful DC fast charging speeds. The Q6 and SQ6 e-tron models will start arriving in the US in late 2024, and we'll update this page with more details as they become available. The new Q6 utilizes the brand's PPE, Premium Platform Electric, architecture that not only underpins the related Porsche Macan EV, but will be rolled out in the RSQ6 and the A6 electric sedan arriving next year. The performance-minded SQ6 picks up where the Q6 e-tron leaves off. Output is rated at 483 horsepower, but a push of the boost button unleashes a mighty 510 horses for short spurts. When we drove the SQ6 e-tron in Europe, we found it to be both responsive and quick while remaining well-mannered. The ride is smooth, body motions are well-controlled, and the steering is linear. Thanks to its standard adaptive dampers and air springs, it's slightly more aggressive than the Q6 e-tron, especially in the dynamic driving mode. There are some strange fake noises meant to make this EV sound more exciting, but they can be deactivated. The SQ6 e-tron takes the typical Audi interior aesthetic and ramps it up to underscore the modern EV agenda. That directive includes a panoramic display and a high-contrast design motif rendered in high-quality materials Audi calls the approach soft wrap. A concerted effort to balance the potentially overwhelming tech and control elements rendered in gloss black with soft surfaces for the comfort zones to create a homely ambience. Like its Q6 e-tron sibling, the SQ6 e-tron is close in size to the gas-powered Q5 SUV, but its wheelbase is over 3 inches longer, which results in a more spacious passenger compartment. The dashboard in the SQ6 houses numerous screens, a standard curved 11.9-inch gauge display and a 14.5-inch infotainment touchscreen team up to provide critical data and access to apps and settings, while an available 10.9-inch touchscreen is on offer to keep the front passenger occupied and entertained. Crucially, its content is blocked from the view of the driver. The software used is a new Android-based interface which, despite its lack of physical buttons, we found easy to adapt to during our test drive of a prototype model. A head-up display and a navigation system with an augmented reality feature are available, as is an 830-watt Bang & Olufsen stereo system with 20 speakers. In the rear, passengers have access to door pockets, back seat netting, air vents, and a fold-down center armrest. The middle seat, like in most models, is smaller than the others, but because of the flat floor, there is decent footroom. The passenger screen also has a privacy filter, so drivers aren't distracted by what the co-driver can see. Audi offers many standard driver assistance features, including basics such as automated emergency braking and a driver drowsiness monitor. More advanced features, including an adaptive cruise control system with a lane centering feature, are available as options. Standard automated emergency braking with pedestrian detection. Standard lane departure warning. Available adaptive cruise control with a lane centering feature. A large, curved freestanding panoramic screen, dubbed the digital stage by Audi marketers, stretches almost two-thirds the way across the dash and hosts the latest iteration of Audi's MMI user interface. The longer wheelbase delivers a rear seat that's roomy for a mid-sized SUV. Cargo space behind the second row isn't as generous here as in some other EV SUVs, but the Audi does offer a small front storage compartment under the hood. The boot floor is relatively high to accommodate the rear e-motor and its associated hardware, but the wide and flat load space has a capacity of 526 liters with a 40 hours 20 minutes and 40 seconds split-fold seat back upright, increasing to 1529 liters with the rear seat folded flat. The front offers a further 64 liters of load space. The SQ6 e-tron's PPE platform utilizes Audi and Porsche's 800-volt architecture. The 94.4 kilowatt-hour battery pack has a peak charging rate of 270 kilowatts, which Audi says can take the battery from 10% to 80% in 21 minutes.